our real review on this week is Black Mass.
Ah, I see.
That sounded genuine.
It's not like we just rerun because we fucked up so bad.
So I'll keep them both in. It'll sound great.
Yeah, it'd be great, yeah.
It's not what you do. It's when and where you do it. And who you do it to or with.
Black Mass, I was looking forward to this. This is in my...
Jordan's top wanted to watch films of this.
Top wanted to watch films. I've got so many lists. And Black Mass, it was on there.
Yeah, you were really excited for this film. I was pessimistic because I've not been a fan of Johnny Depp's career in the past, in late past. And this is actually one of his first roles in which he plays a normal person for a while. And you know what? It's good. It's good to see him back. Well, I say normal person. It's good to see him back as a human being and not just some weird caricature that he seems to play in Tim Burton films.
Yes, yeah.
So, why were you excited for
I'm a big
Black
fan
Mass?
of the crime drama genre. Sorry.
Yeah, but then you watched The Drop and...
Yeah, and that got ruined. I almost said Tom Hardy then. Fucking Johnny Depp, he looked like he did a really good job in his role. It's not something that we're familiar with him doing, and I always like that when actors come out of their shells and do a different character and what have you. Yeah, that's why I was looking forward to this. But I don't know a lot about the film, so why don't you enlighten me?
This really isn't that different for a Johnny Depp role. I mean, what was he?
Public Enemies.
That's it. Public Enemy. He was a biopic as well, and Blow. He was also a biopic of American Gangster.
Yeah, but what I mean is he can do a lot of varied roles. Like I praise Tom Hardy for that as well.
My point is that maybe he shouldn't, because fair enough, Captain Jack Sparrow, it was great, but then all of his different characters, What We Do in the Shadows and Lone Ranger, just we want to see Johnny Depp. I understand we shouldn't be connecting the character to the actor, but I just want to see Johnny Depp for a while. I miss him. The film starts off with some interviews of people who have been detained, of people who were close to Whitey.
Real life?
No, people acting. But because it's a biopic, they're playing real people.
Sure.
So we clearly know that people are after Whitey. And I believe in 2011 or 2013, one of them 2 days, Whitey Bulger was actually caught after disappearing.
Okay.
For, 30 years?
Right. Yeah.
So,
was this prior to filming, or... Did you say 2013?
Yeah, so...
Probably would have been prior.
Yeah, prior to filming, yeah. Sorry, my bad. So we kind of follow. It's almost like diary entry of his life. His rise, his fall, his hiccups, his issues, things that happen with him. But it's backwards and forwards. It's quite hard to figure out the main characters in this, because we follow Whitey Bulger for a lot. But it seems to be a trio of main characters, and the trio is Johnny Depp, Benedict Cumberbatch, and Joel Edgerton.
Don't mind me, just getting my notes.
Dude, I'm not leaving any of this in.
No, you are.
I'm not.
No, I'm not going to let you.
Because it's stupid. In terms of acting, it's great. Johnny Depp does knocks this out of the park. He does such a great job. I'll skip to the trivia right now. A lot of people, because they had advisors of people who used to work for Jimmy Whitey Bulger, a lot of them praised his performance, Johnny Depp's performance, as being that's Whitey, so saying that's basically him. He's playing it perfectly. Cool. Apparently Johnny Depp did try and get in contact with James Whitey Bulger because he's in jail, but he was unable to. Not as in he tried and failed, in there was something stopping him. Maybe he wasn't allowed, or maybe he wouldn't respond back.
Right. Cool commitment that some actors do. I know Leonardo DiCaprio is pretty infamous for going, especially when he's working on biopics. And
Tom Hardy as well did it for Bronson.
Yeah, it's cool when people do that.
So, not much to talk about the director. It's Scott Cooper, who he seems to be more of an actor, but he hasn't acted in anything I quite know a lot about. And also, he has directed and written 3 films, and none of them are really notable.
Okay.
But overall, what did I think of the film? The film, I said the acting was great. I think it's a little bit slow on procedurally going through the plot, because we constantly have ups and downs going throughout, because it is a biopic. They managed to not get it into that whole something, it starts off fine, bad things happen, things get better, or things get worse. They don't have that up and down, because it fluctuates throughout the whole film.
Right.
Overall, though, I liked the film. I thought it was good. I liked the way it was paced. It was a little bit slow at times, but I liked the scenery. I liked the way it was captured, and overall, I gave it a little over average 7. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't. It wasn't. No, It Follows.
No, of course.
But it's definitely. I recommend it for you to watch. If you like the crime film and you like Johnny Depp, I'd give it a watch.
I think I will.
If you're not a pussy and you're like, oh, he's a black man.
If he gives me his word, he will keep it.
Till it's gone.
You can. You can have multiple STDs, honestly.